Mr. President, my name is Wambogo. And like I always say, we know each other. Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya. Deep respect for the President. But, Mr. President, it's now in the open, you are determined to hand over our airports to the Adani Group of India. Kenyans have protested and they have refused, but you adamantly, you and your colleagues, you have adamantly want to give it to the Adani Group simply for corruption purposes. Everybody knows that JKIA failure is as a result of corruption and mismanagement. Mr. President, our ports of entry are security installation. And you know very well, in case of any attempted insecurity or coup, the first things we secure are our airports and our ports of entry. The main ones being JKIA and Kilidini Harbour and now Lamu Port. These are entry ports. They are security installation because the people who get in and get out, the goods that get in and get out are a security issue to our nation. And mostly the things that enter through our ports of entry are of security concern. It is then unimaginable that you people want to give out our airport of entry to a foreign group. Mr. President, the Kenyans have talked, they have refused, they have protested, and you care less. Just because you're able to silence the Gen Z with the barrel of the gun and political assassinations. Mr. President, as Kenyans, this time, not only the Gen Z and the millennials, us, the Gen X and the boomers, we are ready to protect our national assets. The Constitution gives us the supreme authority as a people to protect our nation and the interest of our nation. Mr. President, if you dare sign that contract and give it to the Adani Group, the Gen Z tried it, they failed. Mr. President, we shall occupy, mark the word, occupy the State House. And this time, we shall not come through the gate. You are aware, and you know our other areas of entry. Mr. President, we will not allow. And this time, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Reggae Company, the GSU, neither the police will be able to stop us. Same case with Jomo Kenyatta International Conference Center. It was our heritage. We will not allow it to be sold. Mr. President, this time take us seriously. This time it's not a joke. We can't allow our major security installations of points of entry to be handed over to foreigners. To the Adani Group of India, listen to this. If you dare, sign that contract and set your foot on Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. We shall storm the airport, occupy it, and we shall use cut down. This time we shall not come with phones and bottles of water. We will do it the way we did in 1991. We shall come in thousands. And we shall not only cut you down, we shall make sure you leave this country immediately, never to return. Any attempt to defy that, we shall do it the Kenyan way, and you won't like it. Mr. President, we didn't give you the authority to rule, to ruin our nation, and to sell our nation to the foreigners. We chased out the colonialists. We're not going to allow economic neo-colonialists to take over our security installation. We have a right to do so under our constitution, and we have divine authority from God to protect our nation, and we shall do it. Please take my word seriously. You know I don't utter what I'm not sure of. Thank you and welcome back to Kenya. Mr. President, Kenya is the nest of the Almighty Jehovah. It shall not, will not be handed over to the NWO 2030 globalists. Never. This is declared in the order of Melchizedek.